How are we doing, guys? Moose here, back for episode number 33 of our West Ham United career mode. And as you can see, we are coming off the back of a 2-0 win against Crawley. We had an unbelievable episode. We beat Chelsea 2-0, West Bromwich Albion 1-0 as well. And we have had some players now come to the office. Danny Ceballos says he wants to get into the next match. He's done all right. I mean, he's had an up and down season. He really needs to add to his consistency, though, if he wants to nail down a place in our lineup. Andy's also said he's happy with the way things have gone so far. But you'll see from the lineup, we have Cresswell coming back into our starting 11 here against Newcastle United. We're going to give him another chance and see what he can do against the Toon. So Carroll will be on the bench, might get to see the field against his former club, but that remains to be seen. Newcastle are struggling, 5 points from 6 matches. They'll be lucky to escape relegation again this season, as they did struggle last season as well. Dybala with 4 goals, 5th in the Premier League at this moment in time. 2 goals for Musa Sissoko in the last match, and you will want to watch these scenes to see if they will have an impact, because spoiler alert, they will. But decent lineup we're putting out. Obviously, all the big boys coming out against Choupo-Moting leading the line for Newcastle, the former Stoke man. Sissoko, Remy Cabela's come back from loan as well. So definitely some players to watch out for. And we get off to an early start here. Lanzini chipping the ball and finds his way to Bali. Settles it down, but unfortunately his opening attempt is blocked. We do come forward a second time, though. Payet playing a lovely through ball over the top as he brings it down. It eventually finds his way to Paulo Dybala. Through on goal, he strikes it, but he's got to be scoring there. For as many goals as he scores, he's got to be beaten. Alisson, the Newcastle keeper who's come in since Tim Krul has been sold. They brought in Alisson for about 10 million. But Dybala still can't seem to solve that Newcastle keeper. It's another really good chance. He's laid in all the time in the world. Unfortunately, it's a great save. We do, from the corner, have another really good chance as the ball falls out to Gorska. He decides to take it on a half volley, strikes it well, and does go just inches wide of the Newcastle keeper's post. But Newcastle then, with their first real chance of the match, De Jong linking up very well with Remy Cabella, eventually finds Choupo-Moting, hit the crossbar, and like I said, Musa Sissoko is that man to watch. He had 2 goals in Newcastle's last match, and now he's got one here. It's unlucky. It's off the crossbar, goes right to him. It's the usual FIFA legendary trash, but he does score there. Dybala then comes back the other way and hits the post. Another missed chance for Paulo Dybala. Missed opportunities. Are we going to rue them towards the end of the day here? But Jack Butland doing very well to keep things as they stand, making a fantastic save on Choupo-Moting and allowing us to come the other way with Dybala into Andre Correa. We know what he can do after having such a fantastic performance against Crawley Town. We've given him the opportunity to make an impact here, and he has won a penalty. Dances inside of Haidara, and that'll allow Dybala to step up. Stutter step. He decides to mix it up, and it's into the back of the net. Paulo Dybala with his 5th goal of the campaign, his 2nd penalty, I believe, and he celebrates in front of the fans with a lovely little Giroud slide there, just showing off the badge. Fantastic goal from Dybala, and we have even things up as we go into the second half. Sissoko nearly, though, doubles his tally and gives Newcastle the lead back, but thankfully for us, he goes very close to goal, but wide. And Correa, using his pace down the wing, dances past a couple of defenders, chips it in for Dybala, but it's just over his head, and it's unable to create a chance for us. But Payet does very well to win the ball back, finesses it just wide of the post, and we stay level at a goal piece. But Newcastle then on the counterattack, we can see them pinging the ball around. Sissoko finds Choupo-Moting. Jack Colback somehow has gone through, and he puts it underneath Butland. I can't believe it. Jack Colback has come through, beats Jack Butland. It was a raucous counterattack from Newcastle. They just came out of nowhere, pinged the ball around, and Colback with the simplest of finishes beats the oncoming Butland. And unfortunately, that would be all she wrote. A 2-1 defeat at home to Newcastle United. Certainly not the way we wanted to start off this episode. We were the dominant team. We had twice as many shots as Newcastle, but we just couldn't come away with the victory. Man of the match for me was Dybala, of course, scoring the goals and creating so many opportunities, as unfortunately wasn't able to score more for us. 2 points to Kiyate, who I thought was very, very solid, and 1 point to Gregory Van der Veal, our right back, formerly of PSG, for a very solid game. And now we bring back another segment, this one called Comments Chatter. What are the viewers saying? First comment we're going to go to is Orion. Absolutely huge, much needed victory over Arsenal, who looked like they had left their heads at home. Great performance. Bravo. Transfer-wise, loves what we did. Lots of pace and technical skill all over the pitch. Only concern is that with the focus on these technical, pacey players, Will we be able to stand the rough and tumble world of BPL? And I think there's no question about it. We've brought in a lot more skill and talent, but I think we have the players, have the mental ability, the strength to be able to withstand that run and gun style of the Premier League. And we've shown that, while we're still getting our feet under us, tough loss to Newcastle, we have that ability moving forward. And I think as we get more comfortable with the team, we'll solidify a best 11 who can really do a job for us week in and week out. Aquaman, always a great commenter, says, enjoyed the frequent content. Korea looks awesome. Good to see Aaron Valencia get a goal. I agree. And he does want to see Callum Wilson have a chance to impress the manager. Callum's really struggled for us, but he's been in my office time and time again, and he knows he's going to get his chance. The next cup match, he will be in the starting 11, and we'll see what we can do. And finally, Prime says Saka's impressed. Maybe should come on as a sub for Dybala. I think that's a fair assessment. Saka's been so good in the cups. He should get a chance to impress us in Premier League play. Really wants to play with the best of best competition, and he wants to see Cresswell get more opportunities. It just depends. If Cresswell outplays Medine, he'll get the nod, but Medine's really been the man for us at left back, so we want to see him keep things up moving forward, and if he does, we'll keep him in the starting 11. I love his height. I love his determination. His pace has been very good for us, and he keeps progressing. He's up to 68 overall now. You can see through training. Aldair's very close to 75, and Gorska close to 79. So some very good progression for some of our youngsters, and that will lead us into a matchup against Stoke City, where Ceballos will get his opportunity in the starting lineup to really come on and impress me. If he can do that, maybe he'll get an opportunity with all these requests he's had to play to continue to play in the starting lineup, but that all depends on his in-game performance, like I said. And Stoke is always going to be a tough team to come against. They seem to be our bogey team season in and season out. They're basically joint level with us in the table early on in the season, and they have a strong team. Obviously, they've lost Bojan, went to Crystal Palace, but they still have the likes of Shaqiri, Afellay, plenty of former La Liga, Bundesliga talents that they've brought in. We have Ceballos, of course, up front. Correa and Morales will be on the wings. We've actually dropped Payet to the bench, and Medine has come back into the starting lineup. So we've mixed things up greatly from that Newcastle defeat to really shake things up and hopefully lead off with a victory. And we do just that. Danny Ceballos in the second minute. It probably should be an own goal. We're going to turn down the focus here. It should probably be an own goal, but Morales has done very well on the left-hand side. Ceballos gets in a great goal-scoring position, finesses it to the far post for his first ever goal in the Barclays Premier League. An unbelievable finish, but we nearly get our second with Cheku Kiyante in the 5th minute, who strikes one at goal, but it's a really good save by the Stoke keeper. Fantastic strike, it has to be said. And Dybala then in the 22nd minute, looking to add to his goal tally here in the Premier League, comes through on goal, but Kivrak with a really good save as Dybala just tried to power it down his throat, and the I believe he's Turkish keeper stood very tall, as he did on the strike from Gorska there as well. First chance out for Stoke in the 45th minute. Geoff and Arnautovic playing a lovely little 1-2, and Arnautovic doesn't get any real power. He tries to finesse it towards the top corner, but Butland makes a very good save. And we come forward on the counter. Carrillo's got the ball through from Gorska. He's got to score. And Carrillo, his finishing has just been so lackluster this season, but he's always in good positions. It's really made him a mystery, an enigma for us so far, as he can't seem to find that deciding final ball, either a pass or goal in the back of the net, but he's creating so many chances, so we hope to see him keep it up. And now Dybala in the 66th minute, he's done well, dance inside defender, skips through two players, Dybala! Paulo Dybala showing off that lovely bit of skill he has. That guy Dybala showing his class. Lovely bit of skill, great little feint and step over to dance inside one defender. Then he takes control of the ball. He does get a bit fortunate with a touch, and that is a phenomenal finessed effort to the far post to give us that 2-0 lead. And Stoke, though, saw that and tried to counter here. Really good shot that forces Butland into a save from Stephen Ireland, as Stoke looking for that equalizer here, or not equalizer, looking to cut the lead in half and work their way towards an equalizer. Jeff Cameron comes forward, he rockets a shot off the underside of the bar, which thankfully we're able to clear. Another chance as Stoke then put all their numbers forward. Charlie Adams come on as a substitute, lays off to Glenn Johnson, the former Liverpool man, eventually to Shaqiri, and that is a wonderful block by our defense to keep out any kind of Stoke attack. Joselu then coming forward after a ball's played over the top by Shawcross, and Winston Reid headed it back to Jack Butland, who decided, I'm just going to palm it out and make it look really dangerous. One last chance, so as Antonio's come on the 90th minute, just trying to dance around a defender, lays it off, eventually looking for Dybala, but his header is just flicked onto the back post, and that would be it. The final whistle goes. It's a fantastic victory, 2-0. Danny Ceballos finally proven what he can do. He was all over the field, showed off his unbelievable dribbling skills. He also showed off really good awareness and just where he should be playing. So having him in that central attacking midfield role may be a move for the future for us. He does win Moose's Mighty Hammer man of the match and 3 points in the Moose's Mighty Hammer voting. 2 points went to Sam Medine, who I thought had another unbelievable performance at left back, and he just keeps impressing me week in and week out. And 1 point did go to Leon Gorchko, I thought was fantastic in the center of the park. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, let me know what you thought of the comments chatter segment and any other segments you'd like to see. If you have any comments, if you have any questions for Moose's mailbag, please do leave those in the comments section below, and you'll see them in a future episode here of the West Ham United Career Mode. But as always, guys, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
Like we always do with this time. I got to shine.